The artificially intelligent soft sculpture, often referred to as the A.I.S.S. or A.I.S., is not just interactive but also introspective. Reacting to and learning from external stimuli, the A.I.S. is able to assimilate any culture that it may encounter into its processors. In appearance, this doe-eyed carcass prompts curiosity in the local population by presenting a non-threatening and even helpless object for closer inspection. Thereby the A.I.S.S. is more probable to incorporate the largest quantity of information in the shortest period of time. Upon its return to headquarters, the A.I.S.S. functions as a lifelike documentation of any visited societies that it has encountered since setting out on its journey. Version 1 lacks internal mobility. It requires that the first view is to come upon the prototype, either bring it to the others of that culture, or bring those others to it. This model's ability to retrieve cultural information relies heavily on the inherent inquisitiveness of the host culture. It has been theorized that 1 Earth month is long enough for any sufficiently sized society to find and retrieve the A.I.S., translate the attached note and return the A.I.S. to its retrieval unit. The attached note reads, "Hello, my name is Version 1. I come to you in hopes of learning about you and your culture. But I think that, if you have translated this, that it is about time for me to go home. Please put me back where you found me. Sincerely yours, V1. During this process it is anticipated that Version 1 will have been able to acquire sufficient information about its host. The later models have no need for note, but at this point only one model has been fully developed for cultural retrieval. 2 others are in the research and development phases. Version 2, the fabro-mechanical model, and Version 3, the interspatial model, both currently require funding for further development and implementation. Financial backing is currently being sought from both private and public sectors for versions 2 and 3. Both models have substantial integrated mobility and are autonomous units capable to accomplish their mission with no external assistance. However, the mobility of these units comes at the cost of trading their power supply, and so when it gets low it is required that they go to sleep in a bright, starlit area until their solar cells have fully stored enough energy for them to continue. Version 3 has additional mobility. It can move vertically with its booster pack, allowing the unit to traverse extraordinarily complicated terrain. Though each model has different levels of mobility, the cognitive capabilities of each A.I.S.S. is maintained. Each one is fully capable of learning customs and lifestyle by analyzing speech. Listening devices located within the soft sculpture's head take the linguistic information through audio processors to filter out any background noise and pass that information onto the A.I.S. brain, which analyzes it for context and accent. Over time, this method allows the A.I.S.S. to fully integrate the absorbed information. Multiple A.I.S.S.s can be launched at any given time, resulting in congruent missions to numerous solar systems in hopes of finding civilization. Weighing only 5 kilograms and able to be launched from submarines traveling the oceans, the A.I.S. is relatively inexpensive to launch beyond Earth's atmosphere and quite adaptable to changing weather patterns. The artificially intelligent soft sculpture is also able to withstand temperatures close to absolute zero, -230 degrees on the Celsius scale. The rocket which the A.I.S. travels through space in is meant for long-term space missions. Its primary means of propulsion is through the use of the orbit from planets to slingshot the craft from solar system to solar system. It is also equipped with a solar panel to power the ship's navigational computer and secondary propulsion system. The secondary propulsion system is a capacitor which, when charged, powers a motivational laser to release the craft out of a planet's orbit. It is also equipped with infrared and radio sensors to detect and pinpoint the source of emissions in hopes of finding civilization. Its onboard computer is able to look at the emission statistics and hypothesize the plausibility that the detected area will contain civilization. When the A.I.S. rocket starts to orbit a planet anticipated to have a civilization, the craft releases the A.I.S.S. in order for it to land just outside the predicted civilization. If unencountered for 1 Earth month, it is retrieved to move on to another destination. Because of the impact diffusing real plush stuffing, the A.I.S. models are able to withstand incredible impacts and maintain intact and functional. Deployed in their specially made suitcase from the craft, they fall to the ground of the body to which it is orbiting. This allows the A.I.S.S no need for their original launching mechanism during their journeys. A.I.S.S version 1. The prototype is equipped with sculptronic features, an AI brain with learning capabilities, A.I.S.S, as well as fabric blood, a self-contained power supply and an impact absorption device made of real plush stuffing. A.I.S.S version 2. The fabro-mechanical model is equipped with sculptronic features, an AI brain with learning capabilities, A.I.S.S, as well as fabric blood, a self-contained power supply and an impact absorption device made of real plush stuffing. This model has hydraulic legs enabling the device to travel uneven terrain. A.I.S.S version 3. The interspatial model is equipped with sculptronic features, an AI brain with learning capabilities, A.I.S.S, as well as a self-contained power supply and an impact absorption device made of real plush stuffing. This model has multi-directional legs and a spatial propulsion system. However, the artificially intelligent soft sculpture still needs to be retrieved from the body to which it has landed. By keeping the rocket in a stationary orbit, the A.I.S.S has no need for a launching device on whatever planet it may be on. Also, it can be picked up in any location providing there is no roof over the A.I.S.S head. Once it has resolved that its operation has been fulfilled, it contacts the orbiting craft to drop the rigid hook and cable mechanism when it flies over the A.I.S.S and reel in the enclosed soft sculpture. Because of the necessary efficiency with which the A.I.S program employs simplified but functional methods, the traveling soft sculptures are allowed longevity. The A.I.S are able to travel for many decades alone in space with no need for maintenance or refueling. They also have no need for contact with Earth. They are quasi-automatons, self-actualized beings. The artificially intelligent soft sculpture is the perfect diplomat for intercultural exchange. They are innocuous in appearance. On the return of A.I.S.S, we can calculate those cultures visited and use that information to influence further exploration. By quantifying the behavior of these cultural acquisition and retrieval devices upon the return, we can accurately measure the grammatical patterns, linguistic specifications and colloquialisms of the visited society. A silent tourist once it arrives, the artificially intelligent soft sculpture becomes native of and representative for the visited culture.